Congratulations, if you clicked on this video, you have passed the test. The universe was testing your commitment to being open to receiving the positive change and miracle you have been asking for. The universe was testing whether you are ready to hold the kind of positive, helpful frequencies that are going to come through this activation without you resorting to self-doubt and disbelief in the spiritual guidance that will flow through this session. So having passed this test, you are now in alignment with a light frequency that aligns you to the big positive change, the blessing, the miracle you have been asking the universe for a very long time. But as I was preparing and meditating or setting up this reading, I was met with these two cards over here. The Strength card, which reads, "This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation." And then the second card was this, "Miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayer has been answered. Surrender the how." And what this means, I feel that what this means is, before we look at your other oracle cards, which I'm going to channel throughout this reading, I feel like your spirit team wants to bring to your attention one obstacle that may delay this positive change. And this is because right before a big change, our nervous system, our ego, will fight the hardest, because their job is to keep you as comfortable as you can be. And big, sudden changes are almost always uncomfortable at first, right? So even if this change you're aligned with the miracles card coming up over here, is positive, your ego and nervous system will do everything to prevent this change from happening. The ego and the nervous system cannot differentiate between positive and negative energies, or rather negative change. Their language is comfort. However, sometimes what is comfortable is not necessarily ideal for us, right? And so with this Strength card over here and the Miracles card paired together, I feel like you are guided to this soul transmission. I manifested you because your soul, your spirit team, wants to remind you to embrace whatever changes are going on in your life right now, which is appropriate because as I'm recording this video, we have just entered the astrological new year. And so I feel like there are a lot of changes happening within you right now, whether that is conscious or subconscious, and they may be making you feel a little bit restless, irritable, moody, emotionally overwhelmed, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. And so your soul drew you to this session because it wants you to know that whatever discomfort you're experiencing now is divinely orchestrated. Your soul is recalibrating to the new frequency that is going to bring in this positive change, this miracle into your life. And so embrace these uncomfortable changes you're feeling right now, because these changes are leading you to the miracle you've been wanting to manifest. Be strong. Your strength, your courage to push through this discomfort is guiding you to this miracle over here. And so with that said, welcome fellow mystics to this sacred energy healing space. In this soul session, we're going to ask your spirit team and your soul to reveal what positive changes are coming your way and how you can align with the supportive frequencies that are going to bring in this positive change, these miracles and blessings into your life. And if you keep hearing this same message that a positive change, a miracle is about to occur in your life over and over again, but so far nothing has happened, You're being told it's not aimless repetition. This is not redundancy. This is not spiritual entertainment. You keep hearing this intuitive message over and over again from different psychics or from other sources because the message you're hearing holds a remembrance code. You keep hearing this message because your spirit team wants to reactivate the code within you that remembers you are capable of manifesting the miracle, the positive change that you desire right now. But in order for you to remember fully, you must be told the same thing over and over and over again. It's like you're going to the gym to build that muscle that allows you to believe in yourself, to believe that you're capable of manifesting the miracle you want. And so you're going to hear this message over and over again until the remembrance code within you reactivates. And the good thing is, as you can see here, the bottom of the deck over here, it shows the expansion card and it says, spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. And with this expansion energy over here, I'm getting that if you are here right now, if you're watching this video, if you're listening to this transmission, the DNA transformation has already started occurring within you. The remembrance code is already starting to reactivate within you. The code that allows you to remember you are a powerful manifester, capable of manifesting this miracle you want, this positive change you want in your life. So fellow mystics, I hope you will stay with this remembrance transmission until the end of this video to fully reactivate your expansion, to fully reactivate this remembrance code that will show you how to get this miracle, how to embody this positive change that you are already aligned with. And just keep in mind that my soul sessions are not entertainment, they are activations. And activations require you to take action, right? Meaning by just watching this session until the very end, you are already taking the necessary action to activate the positive frequencies that will flow through this reading. And my purpose for this session is to help you harmonize with the positive, supportive, miraculous frequencies that are wanting to come through to bring you the changes you desire. So with that said, let's begin. And as you can see, there are other numbers over here other than the cards we have just channeled. So again, as I was setting up this reading, I got drawn to these synchronistic numbers, if you will. The angel number 555 and the imprint it had was healing. The angel number 999 with the word relax. The angel number 38 with a frequency of fairness. The angel number 222 with a frequency of truth. The angel number 777 with a frequency of wisdom. And then I was also drawn to these animal spirit guides, the snake, the dragonfly, the owl, and the bear. And I feel like if you were drawn to this reading, either you've been seeing these numbers often, or soon after you watch this reading, you're going to start seeing these numbers and these animal spirit guides appearing in your life experience as an indication that whatever message came through in this reading was meant for you. This is not a coincidence. You are drawn to this reading because you are in alignment with a frequency that will allow you to manifest a miracle that will bring in a positive change in your life for the long haul. So these numbers over here are portals guiding you to this positive change, guiding you to this miracle that you're wanting to manifest. So when you start seeing these numbers, pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition will be giving you clues and signs as to what action steps you need to take in order for you to further align yourself with this miracle that is wanting to come through in your life. When you start seeing these animals or hearing about them, whether it is on TV or in actual existence in your physical environment, know that is your spirit guides wanting to get your attention, because they're saying these animal spirit guides hold the frequency that you need to tune into in order for you to manifest this positive change that you're wanting into your life experience right now. Okay, so just take a look at these numbers and then pick at least two of these signs over here that you feel most drawn to, and hold those numbers in your mind for the entirety of this reading, because these numbers are going to be further attuning you to the frequency of the guidance messages that are coming through here, that will guide you to the miracle and the positive change that you desire. Okay, so let's begin the reading. And I feel like just so that you can continue connecting with these numbers, we can put this here, somewhere here, so that you see them. Let's see, they're guiding me on how to arrange them, and I feel like that is just them also further recalibrating your energy to know which number is yours. Okay, Spirit, what else? I feel like that is what they're telling, that this is how they want me to arrange these ones here. So we're going to return these cards into the deck and see whether they're going to pop up again. If they pop up, oh boy, they are powerful frequencies wanting to come through. Right, so what else, Spirit? How do you want me to arrange the animals? Okay, I feel like that is what they want me to do. And let's use our anchor crystal, which is the selenite crystal, which allows us to clear our mind and heighten our intuition so that we may understand the messages that are coming through in this reading and integrate them. So the first question we're going to ask Spirit is, what is this positive change? Right? You've been told that there's a positive change coming your way. What is this positive change? What is the frequency of this miracle coming your way? Spirit, and I'm being drawn to guide you to further connect yourself with the 10th dimensional Arcturians and the 10th dimensional blue avians, because those are the spirit guides that want to come through in this reading. The blue avians want to help you harmonize with the frequencies in this reading, and the 10th dimensional Arcturians are the ones who are actually giving you the guidance, what you need to hear right now. And then the blue avians are just going to help you internalize that guidance. Okay, Arcturians and the blue avians are just extraterrestrial beings, light beings, who are willing to help humanity evolve into a higher level of consciousness. Okay, so connect with them, because they are your spirit guides at this point in time, in addition to your soul and your higher self. So 10th dimensional Arcturians, please reveal what positive change is the collective in alignment with right now. Okay, I feel drawn to that one. What positive change are you aligned with? Rebirth. Oh, wow. And this is exactly what I just said. A positive change. Your old self is dying. The old version of you that was not giving you the fulfillment you desired, that was not allowing you to manifest as fast as you can, is dying. This is the phoenix energy rising over here. You are a phoenix. I feel like we're going to add, in fact, they want me to write it down. Yeah, we're going to add another animal spirit that is going to be working with you through these changing times, is the phoenix. Okay, so from now on, you're going to start seeing the phoenix, or you're going to start hearing about the phoenix, and that will be an indication that whatever messages come through in this reading are meant for you, or you need to tune into the energy of this phoenix in order for you to know what you need to do to connect with the miraculous positive change that is waiting for you to just tune into, for it to manifest into your life. Okay, so this is the positive change coming your way, a rebirth. You are entering a new cycle where things will flow to you more effortlessly. It says, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. You're entering a new cycle where you're going to remember that you are a very powerful manifester, able to create the reality you want by just intention, thought, and feeling. No more pushing so hard to get what you want. You're reinventing yourself, because in the past, you've gotten to where you are right now by pushing really hard, right? And there's nothing wrong with hard work. Hard work is a virtue. But the cycle of life that you're entering right now, and it's so appropriate because I'm recording this reading, like I said, when we've just started the astrological new year. We've entered the Aries season, which symbolizes the first point where we start the new year, March 20th, as I'm recording this reading. But this reading is timeless regardless of when you find it. The messages are going to still be applicable to you. And so you're remembering that you are a powerful manifester. In your old life, you had to overwork yourself to get what you want. But in this new reality that you're entering, things are going to be manifesting into your life more effortlessly. You're connected to the frequency of miracles. Miracles happen in our life as if by magic, isn't it? Miracles are called miracles because we don't do so much for them to occur into our life. They come into our life as if through good luck, right? And that is the frequency, that is the positive change that is you are aligned with right now. A phase where things come to you more effortlessly. A phase where you're magnetizing things towards you. You are attracting things towards you rather than chasing. This is the reinvention that they're talking about here. And if you haven't yet watched my light language activation where I show you how to magnetize your aura so that you start becoming a magnet of what you want, I'm going to put a link to it in the description of this video. After this video, go watch that session because it's going to help you tune into this new version of yourself that manifests through attracting things towards you rather than chasing. The chasing was in your old life, but now you're experiencing a rebirth where you are now going to be attracting things towards you. And the reason you're going to be able to manifest this miraculous change into your life is because you are now going to be paying more attention to what your heart wants. I feel like you're being told, give life to your dreams. Your dreams reside in your heart, okay? One of the frequencies that is allowing you to enter this phase of positive changes where you're becoming a manifester capable of attracting things towards you is because you'll be working with the heart frequency. The heart frequency usually finds the path of least resistance to get you what you want. The heart and the mind are two operating systems within our body. The mind usually tries to find the path that is most logical, but sometimes the most logical path is not the easiest path. And then the heart usually finds the path of least resistance, and that path of least resistance is usually sometimes an irrational way of thinking, okay? And you're being told this positive change is now coming into your life. You are now in alignment with this positive, miraculous change because you are now in alignment with the frequency of your heart. Your heart is going to guide you to your wildest dreams, not your mind. It is your heart, okay? So the positive change entering your life right now is being able to remember the codes that allow you to create your reality as a powerful manifester almost instantaneously and effortlessly. Okay, you are now entering a phase where you're tuning into your yin energy more so than your yang energy. Okay, guys, that is the beautiful positive change you are aligned with and is waiting to embody within you if you heed the guidance messages that are coming through in this reading, a rebirth. And I feel like you're also being reminded that this new cycle you're entering is going to be one with less struggle. That's why we saw the card, the miracle card. You will not have to struggle so much. Yes, you will encounter obstacles on your path, but these obstacles are not going to be insurmountable. You're going to have the capacity to transform any obstacle into an opportunity that allows you to progress forward even much faster. Okay? You're reinventing yourself. So, wow. So now let's look at what positive frequencies are going to further align you with this rebirth energy. What frequencies should you tune into in order for you to finally embody this energy where you have reinvented yourself and you've become that powerful manifester who is capable of manifesting anything you want through just intention, thought, and feelings. Spirit, let's put this here. We create space. So energy of the phoenix, guys. Wow. And it's interesting because the snake energy in spirituality is also connected to the frequency of rebirth, shedding old skin. So most of you may actually start seeing the snake, the Kundalini snake, appearing in your life in one way or another, and that will just be a further confirmation that the rebirth you've always wanted, the positive change that you want to occur in your life, is within your reach. In fact, you're already energetically aligned with it, and your intuition is now going to guide you to the clues and signs, that is going to guide you to the people, places, and things that will allow you to now manifest this energy into something physical and tangible. Okay, this positive change into something tangible that you can actually experience in your physical reality. Okay, so continue connecting with these numbers over here and the animal spirit guides that you can see here on the screen. Right, so let's see, what supportive frequencies do you need to tune into in order for you to fully activate this rebirth? Remember, this at this point in time, it is just a potential. That is why you are drawn to this reading. This reading is showing you what you are capable of manifesting. You are capable of manifesting a rebirth where things flow to you more effortlessly, where you manifest things at a faster pace. But now, what frequency is this that will now allow you to alchemize this thing into from potential to something tangible? Okay, what frequencies should you align yourself to? And I feel like even before I talk about whatever's underneath this card, they want me to remind you to again go back to these numbers over here that I said were portals that will allow you to tune into this positive change. The number 999 with the word relax over here is likened to your spirit guides telling you in order for you to embrace this change coming your way, to allow this change to happen in your auric field, you need to find ways to relax a little bit more. Remember, this new cycle that you're starting is one where you're manifesting more effortlessly. But in order for you to align yourself with this energy of being able to manifest more effortlessly, you need to also put yourself in a space where you're relaxing more, because relaxation is the energy of effortlessness. Once you're in that space of relaxation, then you're attuning yourself to this new reality where you're manifesting more effortlessly. Okay? And then with the 555 energy over here, with the frequency of healing, I feel like you're being told, do more meditative practices that are, because the number 555 actually is the frequency of change. Okay? And I feel like you're being told to do more meditative practices that allow you to release karmic wounds, ancestral patterns that are limiting you, that allow you to heal your inner child. Do meditative practices that allow you to feel like you're healing in one way or another. And meditation can be anything that allows you to feel sort of less stressed. Okay? So it doesn't need to be you going into a very like yogic position and doing those intense yoga meditations. No. Meditation is anything that allows you to feel like you're healing an aspect of yourself. Okay? And then with this 38 portal over here with the number, with the frequency of fairness, I feel like you're being told from now on, if you want to tune yourself to this rebirth energy, you need to put yourself in a space where you're balancing both your feminine and masculine energies. Work on healing your nervous system such that you know how to move from your sympathetic nervous system, which is the doing mode, to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the being, the relaxing. I feel like up to now, the energy I'm getting, if you were drawn to this reading, is you've been pushing so hard to get what you want, and that has been making your life much harder rather than easier. Even if you're manifesting what you want, whatever it is that you're manifesting is coming at a very slow pace, or is not manifesting at all, you know. And so connect with your masculine and feminine energies, which is the masculine energy is your sympathetic nervous system, and your feminine energy is your parasympathetic nervous system, the being state and the doing state. So find ways that allow you to balance non-action and action. Avoid pushing yourself too much to get what you want. Try and start working with your intuition to manifest what you want. And that is why I guided you guys to that session that I talked about, that I already recorded, that allows you to tune into your yin energy, so that instead of chasing all the time what you want, you also learn how to magnetize things towards you. Okay, that session is going to allow you to learn how to work with your yin energy, because you've already mastered how to work with your yang energy. And when you finally master how to work with your yin energy, then you'll be operating in this fairness frequency, which is you're now balancing your masculine and feminine energies, knowing when to act and chase after your goals, and knowing when to retreat and allow yourself to receive the fruits of your labor. Okay, and then with this 777 frequency over here of wisdom, I feel like you're being told to connect more with your spirit guides. Your intuition has been desperately trying to give you clues and signs as to what you need to do, who you need to talk to, in order for you to manifest this rebirth, this cycle of your life where you're manifesting things into your life more effortlessly. But your intuition at this time is blocked, and so you're not able to receive the wisdom that is coming through from your soul, from your spirit guides, from other extraterrestrial beings that want to guide you to the highest level of prosperity. Okay, so when you start seeing this number 777, that is just spirit telling you, hey, we are ready to help you with the wisdom codes that you need to start living your life to the fullest. But we can't do that if your intuition is blocked. So find ways to open up your third eye chakra, so that we may be able to connect with you much better. Okay, and then with the 222 energy over here with truth, you're being told, if you want to manifest this rebirth where you're creating your reality as fast as you want it to be created, where you are a powerful manifester, you need to start living from your authentic self. Stop dimming your light to fit in. I feel like for some of you who are drawn to this reading, you already know you are a powerful psychic. You already know you are a powerful mystic. You already have this inkling that you have this psychic abilities to read energy, to be able to transform energy from negative to positive. But because you're scared of what your environment or the people around you are going to say, maybe they're going to call you crazy because you're believing in this spiritual talk that does not make sense. You feel like you've been holding your truth in because you do not want to be judged. You do not want people to see you as crazy, and so you're not tapping into this psychic energy of yours because of fear of being rejected by the people around you. But you're being told you've entered a phase of your life where if you want to manifest what you want to manifest more quickly and more effortlessly, you need to embody the truest version of yourself. And the truest version of yourself is that feeling you've been feeling inside of you, that there's more to life than just this human construct. That feeling you've had in your life that you are a spiritual being before being a human being. That feeling you have inside of you that knows you are a psychic, you are a mystic. That feeling that has always been drawing you to metaphysical topics. Trust that feeling, follow those intuitive nudges, go down the rabbit hole of discovering what your psychic gifts are and how you can start using those psychic gifts to manifest what you want in this lifetime. Surrender your need for external validation. Just be who you are. Once you are who you are, by default, the world around you with this rebirth will recalibrate and start bringing you people who will resonate with your truth. People who will not judge you for trusting your psychic abilities. People who will not judge you for putting more attention to your spiritual growth rather than your human desires or wants. okay? So be true to yourself. That is the only way you're going to be able to reinvent yourself. If anything, what they're telling me is this reinvent yourself that is in this rebirth card is not even a matter of you becoming a new person. No, it's a matter of you remembering who you already are, which is a spiritual being experiencing a human life. Are you seeing? It's like there are layers opening up, and then that's where this Pegasus over here is being revealed. These petals over here were covering this Pegasus, but by this Pegasus remembering who they truly are and starting to embody who they are, then these petals are starting to open up. They're opening them up to the infinite possibilities of the universe, okay? So be true to yourself, regardless of what other people say to you, okay? Trust yourself and the decisions you've made. Don't be swayed by people's opinions about what to do, okay? Yeah. And then with the owl over here, I feel like you're just being told to, again, the owl also represents clarity and intuition, and I feel like you're just being told, if you want to manifest this new reality where things come to you more effortlessly, you need to trust your intuition more so than you trust your mind, okay? Trust your intuition. And then with the Phoenix card over here, I've already talked about it, which is this Phoenix energy is what is actually going to catapult you into this rebirth energy. So connect with the Phoenix in one way or another, either by just writing it down or just envisioning yourself as a phoenix burning through the ashes and then rising up again, okay? And then with the dragonfly over here, this is the same energy with the truth. The dragonfly energy helps us break down any false limiting beliefs we have about ourselves. The dragon energy anchors us into the truth of who we are. So when you start seeing the dragonfly, that is your spirit, that is your soul guiding you and reminding you to be true to yourself. Don't seek external validation too much, okay? It's okay to experience external validation, but don't let it be the thing that makes you determine what you're going to do in life, okay? And then with the bear spirit over here, the bear, whenever it comes up in a reading, is usually likened to an energy of being willing to ask for help, okay? Being willing to understand that you are not the only means through which a cause can succeed. Some of the goals you want to achieve in this lifetime, some of the manifestations that you want to manifest in this lifetime require you to seek advice and guidance from other people. And that is why you are drawn to this reading, because I feel like you're already connecting to this bear energy of seeking help, okay? So ask for help. Be willing to receive guidance from other people. That guidance is what is going to also allow you to find the people, places, or things that are going to help you finally tap into this rebirth energy. Okay, guys? So now let's look at what this card has to reveal. What supportive frequency do you need to align yourself with in order for you to manifest this rebirth into your life? Okay? Say no. Okay. Energetic boundaries. This card usually just is very direct. It says, if you want to be able to manifest this rebirth energy into your auric field, if you want to be able to create the reality, the life that you've always wanted to live, if you want to give birth to your wildest dreams, you need to learn how to tell other people no and tell yourself yes. I feel like most of the people who are going to be drawn to this reading are empaths, meaning you find joy in helping other people, but sometimes you go overboard. You help other people at the cost of your own emotional stability, mental stability, and sometimes even physical stability. You end up overgiving yourself to other people to the point where you do not have enough energy to chase your own passions. You help other people accomplish their goals at the expense of you not having enough energy afterwards to accomplish your own goals. And you're being reminded here, and that is why I think with this energy of the 999, where you're being told to just relax and ask for help with the bear energy over here, you're being told, and even with the fairness energy, with the masculine and feminine energies, you're being told to balance, give and take. You need to integrate the law of receive and give. It's good that you are a very generous person who likes to give to other people without even them asking you and without even you wanting anything in return, but you are draining your energy. An empty well cannot feed the village. At some point, you're going to give so much of yourself to other people to the point where you will have nothing left to even give. So you're being reminded in this new phase of your life that you're about to enter, if you want to manifest this rebirth where you are manifesting things more effortlessly into your life, you need to start giving from a place of fullness rather than from a place of lack. Yes, continue helping people, but when you feel you do not have the energy or the resources to help people effectively, pull back and say no to them and tell them, I'm telling you no right now, so that when I'm already re-energized and replenished, I can be able to tell you a stronger yes. Okay? An empty well cannot feed the village. An empty cup cannot feed the village. You need to be pouring from a full cup rather than an empty cup. And in order for you to do this, you need to learn how to set energetic boundaries between yourself and the people around you. That is the only way you're going to be able to reinvent yourself and give birth to this new version of you that manifests what you want for yourself and for even other people more effortlessly. The help that you want to give other people is going to be more effective if you learn to put yourself first, because your guides want me to keep on repeating, an empty well cannot feed the village. Nourish yourself first before you nourish other people, okay? So that is the supportive frequency you need to tune into. Put yourself first. Nurture yourself first. Okay, guys? So now let's see what frequency might challenge you and prevent you from tapping into this rebirth frequency. What might delay this rebirth from occurring into your life, other than you not learning how to set clearer energetic boundaries. Okay? What other frequency Spirit may, let's see. I'm running out of space over here because of all these cards. So let's see. I'm just seeing how we can do this so that we have space for the other cards. And I feel like the reason that they're making me touch these numbers again, these portals and these animal frequencies, is because they want me to just remind you, hey, connect to these frequencies over here, okay? They're guiding you to the rebirth that you've been asking for, the miracle that you've been asking for, okay? And then for some of you, you're also going to start seeing feathers as a sign that this reading was meant for you, okay? So let's see. What low frequencies might prevent you from effectively tuning in, or might delay this rebirth from happening in your life? Spirit. Be decisive. Okay. Indecision and self-doubt. Okay? Self-doubt is what is going to prevent you from manifesting this new reality, because remember, the positive change coming your way is what? A phase of your life where you are a powerful manifester, where you believe that you are capable of manifesting any of your wildest dreams. It says here, give life to your dreams, right? So if that is the frequency that you're entering into in this new phase of your life, where you are a powerful manifester, believing that you are capable of manifesting anything that you dream of, then the one thing that is going to prevent you from, or delay you from, envisioning this reality and manifesting it into your physical reality is self-doubt, being indecisive. And I feel like here this is going to be a tug of war between your mind and your heart, okay? Your mind is going to try and tell you that these dreams that you're thinking of are impractical. It is impossible for you to manifest this goal. But your heart will be telling you, no, it is possible. All you need to do is tune into the infinite possibilities of the universe through your heart portal, through your intuition. But your ego, your mind is going to try and tell you, no, this is not practical. And this is going to make you feel a little bit confused. There'll be a tug of war between your heart and your mind. And you're being told, in order for you to push through this confusion, you need to tune into the portal of your heart. Your heart is the one that is guiding you to this rebirth, okay? So when self-doubt arises, you're being reminded to tune into the portal of your heart. And these numbers over here, these animal spirit guides over here, are going to help you connect you to your heart. So whenever you start feeling doubtful that you're not capable of manifesting this beautiful new life, where you are manifesting things more effortlessly into your life, where you're living life so fulfilled, everything is happening so seamlessly in your life, when doubts start coming through to you that prevent you from believing that this reality is possible, tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into one of these signs over here, one or two, okay? Maybe pick one number and then pick one animal, okay? One of these two signs over here is going to help you tap into your heart portal and make you believe that you are capable of creating this new fulfilling reality that you've wanted for a very long time. Remember, the reason you're getting this reading is because you are already energetically in alignment with this new positive change. So you're just being told to believe in it and it will manifest, okay? So when self-doubt comes through and tries to make you not believe in it, tune into the portal of your heart. Your heart is going to help you remember, okay? And then when you're surrounded by people who also do not believe in your dreams, people who are trying to tell you that what you're believing in is impossible, distance yourself from these people, because these people are also the ones who are going to start making you indecisive. They're the ones who are going to start planting in seeds of doubt in you. So distance yourself from them. That's why you're being reminded to say no, set energetic boundaries. Only align yourself or associate with people who believe in you. This is not to say that you just surround yourself with yes men. No. Remember what the bear spirit said, be open to receiving help and guidance. So align yourself with people who will give you constructive feedback, not feedback that will bring you down or make you to start doubting yourself. Okay, so that is the energy that is going to delay this rebirth, self-doubt. So now let's see one final guidance message. What else does your spirit team want you to know regarding this positive change that is you are already aligned with and is ready to occur into your physical reality if you heed the advice coming through in this reading? What message do they have for you? What final guidance message? Okay, and then let's just shuffle all of them. Pick. Okay, Spirit, what final guidance message do you have for the collective? Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. What did I say about the 222 energy of be true to yourself? This rebirth is only going to occur if you believe in yourself. Okay? Be true to yourself. Disregard anything anyone around you tells you about not being able to manifest what you want to manifest. Deep down, your intuition, your higher self, your soul already knows you are in alignment with this rebirth energy. It's just a matter of now convincing your mind. And the way you convince your mind is not through force, it's just by anchoring into your heart. Make the belief that is in your heart so strong that it overpowers the self-doubt in your heart. Okay? Be true to yourself. You're being reminded that you are a spirit experiencing a human life. And as a spirit, you are already a powerful manifester. As a spirit, you are directly connected to the infinite possibilities of the universe. You are connected to the magic of the universe. And the magic of the universe has no limits. Anything is possible in the realms of the universe and the cosmos and in the spirit world. And you're being reminded to remember that you are a spirit before a human being, meaning you are capable of manifesting anything that you want to manifest in this reality if only you remembered your spiritual gifts, remembered who you are. And that is why at the beginning of this reading I said this session is a remembrance code. You're being reminded to remember who you are, which is a spiritual being experiencing a human life. And as a spirit, you have a connection to the universal laws of infinite potential. anything you put your mind, attention, energy, feeling into, you're capable of manifesting it, including this rebirth that you want, where things in your life right now flow to you more effortlessly. Okay? Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And that's also another frequency of confidence. It's dissolving. Are you saying by default I immediately put this card on top of this? Remember, this card was the card of doubt, self-doubt, and this card is telling you to be confident in who you are. So by me putting it on top of this card of self-doubt, it's like we're alchemizing this energy of self-doubt and telling you to hone in and anchor in this energy of confidence instead. Okay? Wow. Release any self-doubt. You are a powerful, magical being, capable of manifesting in a more effortless way whatever it is that you want, because you'll be using your intuition to manifest rather than your logical mind. Your intuition finds the path of least resistance, unlike your mind. Okay? And then finally, the winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. Wow, what a beautiful way to end this reading, guys, because we started this reading by saying that there's a miracle ready to occur in your life, and the miracle we said is what? A rebirth, where your life is flowing more effortlessly. You're manifesting what you want more effortlessly and more timely when you want to manifest them, you know. And I started this reading by saying your guides are actually with you right now, wanting to help you, but because your intuition is blocked, you're not getting that guidance messages. Remember, I talked about the feathers. You're going to start seeing feathers on your path. When you start seeing feathers on your path, know that that is the angelic realm wanting to help you. The 10th dimensional Arcturians normally work very closely with the angels, and the blue avians that I also talked about as being your spirit guides at the beginning of this session are actually bird-like extraterrestrial beings. So they're just coming through here to remind you that they are with you. They want to help you usher in this rebirth that you deserve and that you've been asking the universe for a very, very long time. And it's interesting because the animal spirits that I've just lined up here all have wings in one way or another. The phoenix is a bird, the owl is a bird, it has wings with the wings over here, and the dragonfly also has wings, isn't it? And those are the energies that I've just intuitively aligned with this card of the winged wise ones. Angelic help, miraculous aid, the number 34, which nets to a 7. So that goes back to what I told you about the 7-7 wisdom. This is the number 34. This is the number 7. So amplified, 777. And with this wisdom card, I said your guides want to connect with you. Your intuition has been trying to guide you, to tell you how you can manifest this rebirth into your life. But your intuition is blocked, so you're not understanding these messages. And I said you're being drawn to connect more with your spirit guides so that they may be able to start guiding you through your intuition, okay? Or rather, they may start opening up your third eye chakra so that you understand the messages coming through in this reading. And I want to read the message in this card just so that we make sure we have received the correct guidance from your spirit guides, the winged wise ones. So I feel like for some of you, if you are drawn to this reading, you have a strong connection to the angelic realm and the blue avian extraterrestrial beings, okay? The 7th dimensional blue avian extraterrestrial beings. They are your spirit guides at this point in time, and the angelic realm. So now let's look at what the winged wise ones card has to, what frequency wants to come through this card. Okay, so it says, always allies and never challengers. The winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. And remember what the miracle card said, surrender the how. You just focus on believing that the miracle you want is on its way to you, isn't it? So that's what you're being told over here. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. The divine is going to determine how what you want is coming to you. And this also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Transformation energy is here with you guys, with the phoenix energy. Have faith. Whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. And I talked about you guys needing to meditate a little bit more with the 555 energy over here. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. And remember, the expansion card said what? You are soaring higher, right? So this final card over here, winged wise ones, is just bringing all these frequencies to converge and merge, into one final message, which is the spirit realm is ready to help you usher in this rebirth. If you heed the advice, if you connect with the portals that we've talked about here with these animal spirit guides and the numbers, if you heed the advice that has come through in this reading, then this rebirth is assured. I feel like you do not even need to force things. It will just happen naturally because this is something you have earned, okay? So release self-doubt. Create energetic boundaries. Only surround yourself with people who are aligned with your principles and values, people who believe in you. Distance yourself from people who cause you to entertain self-doubt. But align yourself with people who also give you constructive feedback, because that constructive feedback is going to help you grow. And the constructive feedback that you're being told to align yourself with will likely come from your spirit guides. And that is why you're being told to open up your intuition so that your spirit guides can start showing you the low vibrational frequencies that you've been aligning yourself with that have been delaying this rebirth from occurring. They're also going to give you guidance messages on how to align yourself better with the positive frequencies that are going to allow you to usher in this rebirth into your life. Okay, guys? So, mystics, thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this soul transmission. Now, let's take some action steps to show the universe, to show your spirit guides, the winged wise ones, the blue avians, and the Acturians who want to come through to help you raise your vibration so much so that you can finally usher in this rebirth. Let's show the universe you are not just a passive listener, but rather an active participant and a co-creator of the positive change, the rebirth that wants to flow into your energy field right now. So first of all, I want us to, in order for us to further align with the frequency of this rebirth energy, I encourage you to watch this reading again just before you sleep tonight. Okay? Remember, in order for you to remember something, you need to at least interact with it more than once, right? That's what I said at the beginning. So watch it at least once again before you sleep at night, or as many times as you intuitively feel is enough to reactivate the remembrance code within you that wants to show you how to activate this rebirth, this positive change that you are already energetically aligned with right now. Secondly, to anchor these changing frequencies that have come through this reading and the rebirth energy as well, write in the comments section, I embrace this positive change in whatever way it shows up in my energetic field. I am ready. Lastly, I want to say thank you so much for the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. These energy exchanges help us build a bigger community here so that the positive, empowering light frequencies that come through these soul sessions reach even more people that require these supportive frequencies to reawaken to the best version of themselves. This was a long reading, and if you got until this point, thank you so much. I appreciate your time tremendously. Until next time, stay grounded and be open to the intuitive hits you receive from your soul and your spirit team, the winged wise ones.